This is a World Cup 2026 update. Now reporting from the TNO Sports Desk, Tucking Ginger.
Good Thursday morning, everybody, and welcome to day 22 of the FIFA World Cup. Our apologies for not giving you a daily update yesterday, but it was Canada Day, and we all deserve a day off. Anyway, let's get to our knockout matches we had yesterday. On the schedule, we had England against DR Congo, Belgium against Senegal, and USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Harry Kane's brace saved England from World Cup humiliation as Thomas Tuchel's men survived an almighty scare against the Congo DR to set up a mouth-watering clash with co-host Mexico. England stumbled for large periods and struggled to beat inspired Congo DR goalkeeper Lionel Passi, but Tuchel's side kept their cool and at times rode their luck. Harry Kane's second-half double completed a 2-1 comeback win in the round of 32. This was the first time they had won a World Cup match after conceding first since the 1966 final, and yesterday's Rockets display raises huge questions as to whether they can make it past Mexico. Yuri Telemann scored from the penalty spot in stoppage time of extra time, and Belgium came back from 2 goals down in the game's closing minutes to beat Senegal 3-2 yesterday. Telemans was fouled just before the end of the 30 minutes of extra time were completed, and the referee awarded the penalty after a video review. His converted spot kick came in the 125th minute and was the latest goal in World Cup history. The referee blew his whistle shortly after as Belgium sealed the spot in the round of 16. The win for Belgium marked the second time in the last 11 World Cups that a team trailed by 2 or more goals in the knockout round and advanced. Belgium is back in the round of 16 for the third time in 4 tournaments. They will next face either the United States or Bosnia and Herzegovina on Monday. First, the good news. The United States men's national team beat Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-0 in the World Cup round of 32 last night. Now the problematic. If the Americans are going to continue advancing, they will have to do it without their top goal scorer. Fuller Balogun scored what proved to be the decisive goal for the U.S. just before halftime, and it was his third of the tournament as well. However, he was sent off just after the hour mark in a controversial decision that will see him suspended for the round of 16 match against Belgium. Balogun is the 5th American to receive a red card at the World Cup, and is the first player from any country to score and receive a red card in the same knockout game since the 2006 final. Despite this, the U.S. did more than simply hold on. Malik Tillman's gorgeous free kick past the Bosnian wall in the 82nd minute sealed the victory for the U.S. The Americans also ended a 10-game losing streak against European opposition and will now face another European side, Belgium. The U.S. have a chance at revenge because the Belgians knocked them out of the 2014 World Cup in the round of 16. Now let's take a look at the 3 knockout matches we have for today. We have Spain against Austria, Portugal against Croatia, and Switzerland against Algeria. After arriving at the World Cup as one of the favorites, Spain have made a relatively low-key start to the tournament. A shock 0-0 draw with Cape Verde was followed by a 4-0 rout of Saudi Arabia before an attritional victory over Uruguay. But Spain coach Luis de la Fuente maintains his team on an upward curve and are exactly where they want to be as they reach the business end of the tournament. Ralf Rangnick's Austria are making the first World Cup knockout appearance since 1954 after finishing runners-up in Group J. Austria scored 6 goals in 3 group stage matches, 1 more than Spain, but Rangnick acknowledges his side will need to raise their level against a team unbeaten in 34 matches stretching back to March 2023. The victor will face either Portugal or Croatia in the last 16. Speaking of Portugal and Croatia, both those teams play in Toronto in a game that can mark the final career World Cup match for either 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo or his former Real Madrid teammate and veteran Croatian midfielder, 40-year-old Luka Modric. Croatia have again shown the resilience that has marked their recent World Cup runs, recovering from an opening loss to England with a 1-0 victory over Panama and a 2-1 win against Ghana. Portugal, meanwhile, have underwhelmed with just 1 win and 2 draws in the group stage, and Ronaldo looking well off the pace. A last 16 meeting against either Spain or Austria awaits the winners in Toronto. But for one of football's all-time greats, the World Cup curtain will come down in Canada. And finally, Switzerland look to advance from the round of 32 when they battle Algeria today. Switzerland topped Group B with wins over Bosnia 4-1 and Canada 2-1, along with a 1-1 draw against Qatar. Algeria, meanwhile, lost to Argentina before beating Jordan 2-1, and then earning a dramatic 3-3 draw with Austria, where Riyad Mahrez's 90-plus 3-minute goal sent them through to the knockout rounds. Kickoff for Switzerland versus Algeria is at 11 p.m. Eastern Time in Vancouver. And that concludes your daily update for today. I'm Tucking Ginger. I'll see you tomorrow for another update.
This has been a World Cup 2026 update.